Okay, we're here at Eads Meadow in Worcestershire. You probably hear the tractors going behind me, but we're just having a look here at the wildflower meadow. It's absolutely teeming with wildflowers in here. There's loads of orchids, green-winged orchids, fragrant orchids, common spotted orchids. There's over 200 species in here, and this is what it looks like before we harvest. It's the 15th of July today. We're probably a little bit late, we might miss some of the seed, and we'll just come over here and have a look at what's going on with the harvest. Got Adrian Bytham is the contractor who's helping us out with this, and his team on here, they're mowing and baling at the same time. I'm going to shout because you probably can't hear over the top of these machines, but you can see you've got a nice fairly old baler on there, so hopefully it won't be wound too tight on the bales for when we unwrap them. And once it's safe to do so, I'll just come onto the side here and we'll have a look what it's picking up. And I'm hoping that with this material it's not too long, so it's not going to wrap when we put it through the muck spreader later on. So we're just picking up there. You can see just how much wildflowers there are in there, and once we've got all this packed up into the bales, we're going to pick it up, stick it on the trailer, and we'll take it home. And once we get home and start spreading, I'll start the video again and we can have a look. One last thing to look at here is just in terms of the bare ground. We've had the Rotera on here, which is a power harrow, and with the ridge and furrow it's not that even a spread of bare ground on here, but it's not too bad, and I don't think it's such a bad thing that you've got patches where it's, you know, quite a lot of soil and patches where it's not so much, because if it takes variably across the whole pasture, then I'm not too worried about that. So it was just a shallow pass with a power harrow to prepare the ground, and then we put the rest of this on, spread this on afterwards, and you've seen the harvesting earlier on. Okay, I'm just going to show you very loosely wrapped bales. I think that's the key. We've just put the spike into the bales, the old temperature bale spike, and they're still cold even though they've just come over there. I think because they're wrapped loosely, this stuff doesn't warm up so quick either, and we're just trying to calibrate the speed of the bed on the muck spreader, because we're trying to do it slowly so it doesn't wrap, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, I'm just trying to shake it up when we put it in the muck spreader here. Just trying to give you that so you can see clearly. It's quite hard to drive video at the same time, put against all the health and safety rules. There we go. Okay, we seem to have the bed speed about right. We're getting a few big lumps coming out, but that's better now. He's going to speed up a bit so we don't get too much spread too thick. That's going okay. We can always come and spread this out a bit. We'll go and have a look and see what the coverage is like. This is ideal. You can see you've got the bare ground underneath, so you're coming into a little bit of soil contact with the seed. You can already see some seed dropping out on there, and that's pretty much complete green covering. Very good. Let's keep going. Just one last look to see at the coverage. That's spreading pretty well now, right across there. Excellent. Okay, this is just to show you that, as you can see, we've got a big pile of grass now. We only had one blockage earlier on in the muck spreader, and we were trying to shake it up before it went in, but if you get a big centre of a bale goes in, there's not a lot you can do. So we're shaking it up into a big pile of grass before it goes in the spreader, because I've got time to do that while he spreads that. So that gives us the option of doing that, breaking it up, and then we're not getting any blockages and it's spreading really nicely. We'll just go and have a quick look. This is the second field. The power harrow did a slightly better job in here. You can see you've got about 60-70% bare ground on patches, some it's not so good. And then this is just where it's been spread. It looks green again, but that's making pretty quickly. That's drying out pretty quick, so the seeds will drop out of there hopefully. Sit on the soil and germinate, and then we'll have some more species. Okay, till next time.